It's so hot. I'm dying. But it's so much fun.
Woo!
House.
Huh?
Smells like rubber in my house.
Yeah, it smells like rubber in here. You told me to open the thing up, but I had to close it because I was getting stuff in my face.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
I don't notice it.
Nope, you don't. You're too busy trying not to hit the wall. How do I get out? I'm stuck. This is my seat. I squished. Okay, I'm gonna put you on top of the car. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, guys. I just have to get out of the car. Whoop! Almost fell out.
Oh yeah, they're fucking toasted already.
Jesus.
Those are brand new.
Those were brand new tires and he toasted them. They're gone.
Well, yeah, they're pretty much done.
Well,
These are the brand new ones.
this was fun.
I'll have to send somebody to go get some more tires.
Yeah, because we don't got the key. They wouldn't fit in there anyways, but
They would. One set will.
well, I don't got the key.
How's that?
There's something in my shoe.
That's pretty good. If I can, tires are toasted. Yeah. They're brand new.
Huh?
Rubber.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And also that track is like a cheese grater. A lot of grip.
Toasty.
I'm trying to see how-
Let me take my helmet off.
So I've been slacking on filming today. We already like burned through 4 sets of tires. I got James here. Jen is back there. She's pulling back in. Brought another set. But today's going good. We're getting the car dialed in. It's not overheating. We did have one belt issue, but I think that was just from a lot of clutch kicking and everything like that. But just look at some of the stuff that's here. Alright, look at this. God, hey. That stuff is crazy. So we're walking down to the little skid pad area that they're having. I think they're just doing like little burnouts and having fun. I'm usually staying on this pad right now. The other track is just a little bit too advanced for me for a second time ever driving that car. So, but these guys they might stay later for the tonight drag racing. It should be good. Alright guys, so the drift event was a success. We had a great time. The 240 is back on the trailer. So we did actually have a problem with the power steering cooler line. We got too close to the header and it did burn through, but that was at the end of the day, so which wasn't too bad. We got tons of practice in. You know, got cheered on by fans and stuff like that. So it was actually really cool. Like, it wasn't like a serious event. It was just like a mess around event, hanging out, talking, meeting new people. But yeah, actually I did burn through all my tires, so now I gotta get new tires and fix the 240. So we're thinking about just doing a bigger power steering cooler plus fan, do new lines, reroute it, then heat wrap the headers on the 240, so that way we won't have any heat problems anymore, and probably just start relocating and redoing some wires and everything like that. So a lot of work, but other than that, very successful day. So, and greatly appreciated to Ken and James that came out again and helped out a ton. They did ride-alongs. They, you know, coached me on what to do, what needs to be approved, modulating throttle. And I was actually leaking corners and, started pulling a little closer to the little barrier wall that was there. Yeah, so it was a great time. So other than that, we had a great time. We're going to head back home, do some more do some research and look up these parts. Maybe get a new Mishimoto power steering cooler, plus their fan setup. They should have that. It should be like universal, so we should be able to make that fit. It was hot as hell in the racing suit, which I never showed you guys. I should have showed you guys. Well, actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw the post of the new racing suit and the new Sparko setup and all this fancy stuff. But other than that, it's very toy, like a toy guy. But yeah. Yeah, so we'll see you at home and I can show you guys the damage. Alright guys, it's the next day and just coming back and showing you guys the damage. So it was actually a little bit more than I thought, because when I walked back out here, seems like we have a giant oil leak from the oil pan plug, the drain plug. And so now I already knew that the drain plug was leaking because it was the threads. It just kept spinning. The bolt kept spinning right in the threads. So I already knew it was leaking. That wasn't a problem, but it wasn't leaking excessive amount like that. So now we gotta fix that problem. You guys can kind of see what I was talking about. It was this line right here on my fingers touching. Oh, that's just a lock. So the one on my finger is touching it. I don't know if you can see back there. It got hot on the header and melted, and now it's just lost all power steering. So what I'm thinking of is just deleting the pulley power steering. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Deleting the hydraulic power steering. It will still be hydraulic, but we're going to go with the electronic power steering. That way we can get rid of this pulley because it's been giving us a problem, and won't have to. I don't know if we have to still run a cooler for electronic power steering, because I don't know if that still gets hot. I have to do more research on it. But if we could do the electronic power steering, we could delete the actual box, the power steering pulley, this idler pulley, like we were having trouble down there with the belt slipping off, and get a shorter belt, reroute it, and that would mitigate that problem. And then think about just relocating the new power steering, or the electric power steering, to the rear, and won't have any heat problems. We just have to run new lines straight to the rack, and there you go, and plug it into the wiring system. So I mean that seems pretty simple. I think I might do that. I think Volvo not sells one, but a lot of drift drivers and people that want to run electronic power steering do go through Volvo and get their electronic power steering box. So I have to just find one and see if we could get that wired in. Honestly, it looks like, because of all I want to do to it, it might be just a better idea just to pull the engine, honestly, because if we're going to have to heat wrap the headers, remove the power steering pulley and pump, then redo lines for the power steering redo lines for the new ones. Well, actually, I don't know, but I do want to put an extra fan on the front, like a pusher and a puller, and I already have like a 12-inch fan sitting over there from Mishimoto that never went into, and a brand new radiator sitting there. If I ever somehow puncture this one, I don't know. But yeah, but other than that, we had a great time. The 240 did great. It lasted all day. We were the last ones to actually break. That's the funny part. But at the end of the day, it still went down. So now you live or you learn. This is our second time driving the car, so now we know what we need to fix and what problems we need to solve before going out another one. So I think we have a month. Excuse me. We have a month before No Coast when we go to New Mexico for 3 days. Hopefully we can get all that done, and it can be ready for No Coast with the new power steering. If we even decide to do a new cooler or something like that, I don't know. You guys will find out when I find out. But yeah, so now it's just going to be a lot of researching and trying to figure out what next step we want to do. But I'm going to cut the video here. I know I didn't really film that much at the drift event and getting all this other footage. I did put a GoPro up, but hopefully I'm going to have to check the footage. Hopefully it's good enough to even use. So if you guys see it, then you know it was good to use. But yeah, I'm going to have to get all the stuff off the truck and park the trailer and everything. So like, share, subscribe if you like the video. If you're also new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, because we're getting better at uploading. This is what, the second video in about like 2 days, 3 days, something like that. I don't know, but it's recent. So yeah, and as always, keep on building and you will see progress. See ya.